So how do we get back to sleep in the middle of the night when we've woken up? This is something that I think people are expecting in clinic for me to tell them as a sleep clinician. So actually, the answer's a bit more complicated. If you suffer from this regularly, if this is happening to you over and over again, that's the type of insomnia. And actually it requires some kind of behavior over and over again every single night to kind of avoid that wake up in the first instance. But if you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep, the first thing you've got to understand is we don't want the bedroom to become a place of an association between the bedroom and wake. So we don't want you to associate being in the bedroom with being awake. We don't want your brain to do that, because then it becomes a pattern and your brain thinks that you want that. So what you need to do is you need to leave the bedroom. You're awake. You clearly can't get back to sleep just by willing it to happen. That doesn't work, unfortunately. So leave the bedroom. Leave your anxieties, your stress, anything about this outside of the bedroom. That's really important. Also, you're awake now. And we know that the more time you spend awake, the more sleep drive you're going to build. And so you need to spend time outside of the bedroom, distracting yourself from any worries or anxieties by doing something you enjoy. Not any chores, nothing that you have to do, no work, just things that you enjoy, perhaps just carrying on with your evening activities until you feel sleepy again, and then go back to bed. It is fine to do things like relaxation exercises and things like that, but if you're starting to get anxious and worried, you've got a new problem. You cannot fall asleep when you're anxious and worried, so really you should be thinking about reducing the anxiety and the worry, and it's the same thing. Leave the bedroom, go and do something else for a while, distract, reduce anxiety, enjoy yourself, wait for the sleepiness to come, and then go back to bed. If this has to happen a few times, that's absolutely fine. And what you'll notice is after a while, especially if you're keeping a nice regular sleep routine, and by that I mean waking up at the same time every day and going to bed when you're really, really sleepy. So it's a nice chunk of consolidated time. If that happens every day, you will notice you're going to build a nice strong sleep drive, and your brain will start to allow you to sleep through the night. So it's not something that you can just reactively fix. Sure, you can try a relaxation technique and you can try some other things, and if you're sleepy, you might find they work. But if you're not sleepy and this is a habit and it's happening to you over and over again, then it requires behaviors that you need to do over and over again in order to reduce the problem.